Our coverage of the NFL brings us to the southern end of the Tar Heel State and to this beautiful venue, Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Up next, we'll keep it within the NFC for this game between the Atlanta Falcons and the Carolina Panthers. Nick Folk ready to do the honors. And we're off and running from Charlotte. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
Just a spectacular afternoon for football here in the Tar Heel state of North Carolina as EA Sports welcomes you inside Bank of America Stadium in uptown Charlotte. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Carolina Panthers. It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Ready. 40. 10 cycles. Clock. Set.
A first carry for the former Oklahoma Sooner, Joe Mixon. And he stopped immediately there. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at 2nd down. You talk about this Falcon defense. They were very good a week ago in the win over Minnesota.
And what I saw on film was nearly an unstoppable pass rush. They had 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries. So now do you just max protect on offense, keep everyone in, and run, 1 or 2 receiver routes to make sure your quarterback stays up? We'll soon find out.
On the throw led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only are the DBs going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they're going to have a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily fell incomplete.
32. Ready.
Young. And it'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. Well, on 3rd down, he wanted to go to one of his most dependable targets, and that's who he found, his tight end there, to pick up the first, Charles.
And you used the proper word there, dependable, and sometimes spectacular, because tight ends nowadays, they can do it all. But they're the guys you trust, especially across the middle of the field where there's traffic. He delivers, and they pick up nice yardage.
Drill green.
Now Young. Got a man. That's Leggett. The Panthers are 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind is certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing. Hard to navigate the always tough NFL.
Ready
From the 42-yard line, here's the 2nd down and 9.
Here we go. Black shot. 50. Green. I'm coming. Ready.
Mixing up the middle. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. 13 yards, 1st down, Panthers.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Let's go. Black, 95, striker, 3-3.
Now Young. Now he's going to step up and run. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
They are such a talented team at defending the perimeter and taking away throws to the outside. Great confidence, great skill.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set. Yellow, 22. Hut, hut.
Back to throw here. Open man left side. It's the tight end Trimble. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 19.
What a drive. This has been just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Red, sight. Here we go. Here we go. 52 blue. Slide blue. Hut, hut.
Throwing, Young. To the right side, hauled in by McMillan. And the Panthers are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal.
52 blue. Come on, set, ready.
Nixon is in. Touchdown, Carolina. A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical and almost like a boxing match where you're hitting them with body blows. They can withstand them here. Look, they gave up the touchdown, but you don't feel like a knockout is there. But they keep doing that in the 4th quarter, that's when the knockout occurs.
It becomes tough for that defense if they're on the field that long. We'll see if they can continue that in future drives. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
76, ready.
A run now for the rookie out of Georgia. And that is not fooling anyone. He never had a chance to turn the corner there. And they'll go backwards right away.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Looking to throw, Penix. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a first down for the Falcons. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. Their first possession of the game, and they're already going after double coverage.
That's a nice completion that can set the tone for things to come if they're able to keep finding ways to beat what the defense is throwing at them. They look like they're confident that they can get it done.
A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll send the tight end in motion. And looking to throw, Penix. This ball down the field for Pitts. Touchdown, Falcons! His second touchdown on the season. And the Falcons respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Extra point up and good by Folk. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Sheds off the tackle. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. To the left side, he's got McMillan. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. That was a lightning-fast decision that time. He just caught it and got rid of it.
Because he saw his guy was going to be open immediately. So he took the R, the run, out of the play. He took the O, the option, out of the play, and immediately got to the pass.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Black, 90 seconds.
Looking to throw, Young. Short throw hauled in by Trimble. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays.
Panthers, first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
33, yellow. Ready?
Young going to give it up on the touch pass. Oh, and that is well read defensively. A great job of setting the edge, and that little touch pass going to turn into a loss. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13.
Here we go. 6, blue, 32. Go. Ready?
To throw, Young. From the left side, it's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Here we go. 45, white. 22 needle, blue striker. Smash, red. Claws, red. Ready.
They'll throw again. Young. Short throw hauled in by Trimble. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
Panthers, first down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
60 red, 10 cycle. Chop, 17. Hut.
Mixon with a first down carry. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Ball at the 14 for 2nd and 5.
52, ready. What, red, 38. Hut.
Young working out of the gun. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. From 13 yards out. And the Panthers have taken the lead. So they get their tight end away from the line to the outside, and he works his way in for 6.
Tight ends are not just blockers anymore. I don't know how many more times we need examples, but here's a great one. Gets to the outside. They give him the ball pretty quickly, and they trust him to get those extra yards. And boy, did he come through, bowling his way into the end zone after the nice catch.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
At their own 19-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
Come on. Hey.
And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Here's Penix. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Second quarter now, Falcon football, as they've got it with a third down coming up. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On third down, Penix from the gun. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And that is how you respond after taking one on the chin to begin this game. Give up a first drive touchdown, go back out on defense, and completely shut them down to force a 3-and-out.
And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. Fielded at the 33. 44-yard punt, return of 9. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10.
At their own 42-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute. Did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there's never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Black Ultra, red, yellow, 22.
Young now. And that one to the right side and incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Black, 95, go pink. Black shot. Beetle blue.
Here's Young. Got a man, that's Liggett. And almost, but not quite. Needed 10, he got 9. 4th down.
97.
4th down.
22 needle. Claws red. 6. Mega. Ready?
4th down, Young. That's caught inside the 20. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward.
Ready.
Inside handoff to Mixon. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Joe Mixon, his third rushing touchdown on the year. And the Panthers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. On is Fitzgerald now for the PAT. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Next to score, Panthers 21, Falcons 7. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shot. He's got a man, complete. Still on his feet. Touchdown, Falcons. Kyle Pitts with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Falcons are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Folk connects on the extra point. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14.
Falcons 14.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
At their own 38-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
A little do-it-yourself run right there and a nice game.
And I like that he knew that that was about all he was going to get. So he did a nice job of protecting himself, took care of the football, took what the defense gave him. If they continue to allow him to do that, they'll find a way taking what they can all the way to the end zone.
It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
38. Blaster. 6. Huge. Yellow. Smash. Red. Ready.
Out of the gun, it's Young. He's going to go for a big play downfield. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A big play there. 55 yards. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14.
Panthers 28, Falcons 14. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And he returns this to the 22.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
To the air, Penix. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Perfect example of the kind of attitude you have to play defensive back in the NFL. You want to be the only defender around, and you want them to challenge you. And on that play, he came through.
They'll throw with Penix. Man open is Robinson. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 25-yard line.
And the Falcons, first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They'll run for the first time here with Brian Robinson. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
Now Penix sets up the screen to Robinson. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Bijan Robinson, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons have cut it back within a score. Extra point up and good by Folk. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. These two teams trading touchdowns here in what has been a back-and-forth first half.
And ordinarily, we're trying to figure out how to break out of a stalemate. Here, you're trying to figure out if you can slow someone down while continuing your breakneck pace on offense. I know one thing. The people in the crowd, they're getting their money's worth right now.
And the fantasy owners like it.
Oh, without a doubt. They're just tallying them up, aren't they?
And they're watching this game. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a Carolina first down on a gain of 16.
First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
45. White. Hut.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. Now he's loose again. Touchdown, Carolina! Joe Mixon. He has career touchdown number 78, tying in with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list. As his guys are able to extend their lead. Fitzgerald now for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Falcons 21. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. This to the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they got them pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo, and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And this one is incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. They're going to look to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Jake Bailey on now to punt here on 4th down. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. And it's fielded at the 34. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated Bruce. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Troy Anderson. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. Now Folk for the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown.
Bro, you are lucky as hell, dog.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Oh, good return up past the 30.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Ready.
Young to throw it. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
Black Ultra. Ready, ready. Beetle. 33. Yellow. Set.
Here's Young from the shotgun. This is caught by McMillan. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 24-yard line. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
On the ready.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Set. Ready.
It'll be Young again. This goes out wide for Mixon. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
And that's a lesson learned from the previous drive. Last time he forced one, and it turned into a pick 6.
Ready.
Here, he knows better, and he just throws that one away.
Let's go. Look, 50. Green. Ready.
Now here's Young. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Panthers will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. miscommunication on the lateral. The ball's out. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And complete to Drake London. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Looking to throw Penix. He's going to wind up and air it out. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
It'll be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
Here we go.
And Charles, they trail here, though not really the fault of this offense.
No, they certainly did their part in the first half, but when you're in a shootout like this, you definitely want your defense to play better, but you know that's out of your control. All you can do.
Bijan Robinson, his second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Falcons have got it back to within a score. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard and you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And they'll get him down inside the 30 to 27. And now we're going to get a stoppage as, yeah, that looks like Jackson who's shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Looking to put a drive together.
Check, steal. Here we go. Here we go. Yellow, black, 95. Hut.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. Room here to run. Inside the 20. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Joe Mixon, 73 yards. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Teams always want to send messages. I think that was quite a statement there to start the third quarter.
Yeah, less than a minute in. Already that quick, long strike. They are setting the tone for the second half. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now up to 14.
Falcons 35. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Their own 21-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
Second down and 6 now from the 26. Only a couple there, so he'll be brought down about the 28.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. He's got his man London right side. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Penix working out of the gun here. Going for the deep ball. He's got it with the 15. And he's going to get this deep on the Carolina side of the field. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 48 yards. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. That's out quickly to London. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Here's another first and goal, but from a little further back this time following the penalty. And looking to throw, Penix. Quick hitter here, it's complete. That's good for a gain of 6, second and goal.
Complete to number 87. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and goal at the Panthers' 9-yard line.
They'll try to throw again. Here's Penix. Now he'll tuck this and run. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, after watching him ring the bell that many times and put the ball in the end zone throwing it, you had to figure they had to bring some type of pressure. They had to change things up on defense.
And able to get to him, put him on the ground, so maybe just something to throw him off a little bit.
Yeah, that had to feel a lot better for the defensive guys. They've been getting carved up in this one. To finally knock him on the ground and force an incompletion, that's got to be a sigh of relief.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth. They throw it out right complete. A great open field tackle is going to stop him shy of the goal line. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone. And it'll be a turnover on downs. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
Here we go.
It's going to be pretty tough for them to match their efficiency, Charles, with that last possession, needing only the one play to find the end zone on the rushing touchdown.
Yeah, they got that together collectively, didn't they? Total group effort. Although the guy toting the rock, He gets all the credit. It was blocked up so well. The only thing stopping him was running into the goalpost in the back of the end zone.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll drop the throw. That is caught. McMillan with it. And all the way to the 25 before he's hit and dropped. 22 yards there, a first down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Here we go, set, ready.
Here's again to Mixon. And not a whole lot there, maybe a yard to the 27.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
They go play action. Young. A short throw hauled in by Trimble. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead. 2 first downs have them up to the 41 now for 1st and 10. It's Young off play action. Now he's going to step up and run. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
2nd and 10 now, 3rd quarter from Charlotte. Short throw hauled in by Trimble. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That'll put him right at 99 yards receiving now as he's got a 1st down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st.
Black shot.
They'll throw again. Young. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Young here you can see changing the play.
38. Blue striker. Set.
They'll look to throw again. Dumps it off to Mixon. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now a pause for the injury, and that is, yes, Joe Mixon clearly in some discomfort following that last play. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
22 needle. Blue 32. Cut.
To throw, Young. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Once you get into the red zone, space is at a premium for receivers to try and operate and shake themselves free. That one's incomplete.
Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Come on, set. 10 black. Ready.
Back to throw again. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield. But when push came to shove, they stood their ground. And now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
Here we go, set. Yellow, 22. Black ultra. Ready?
Again, it's Young. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Chuba Hubbard, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Panthers go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call.
To kick off for Carolina.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Looking to put a drive together. Here's Penix. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
To the air, Penix. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a first down for the Falcons.
First down, Atlanta.
They'll throw with Penix. He's going to drop this underneath for Robinson. Get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
It's a gain of 10.
Now Penix. He's going to air one out. And that is incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Now a second and 10. Operating from the gun, Penix. Then he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Throwing again, Penix. This ball down the field for Pitts. Here's a diving catch right side. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Let's go now. 70 Lions.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Throw out wide is incomplete.
And down here, first and goal, if it's not there, don't force it. You've got at least 2, if not 3 more shots at it. So that's a wise move to get rid of it.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, second and goal. Robinson toss play left side. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Bijan Robinson, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. The Falcons are going to leave the offense out there. They'll go for 2. They'll let Robinson try and run. And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. And that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this third quarter. So both offenses come to life here in this third quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that first down carry.
Second and 7.
Drill green, set, ready. Watch out now, 50 series. Cut.
They'll go again here with Hubbard. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. And this offense on third down today, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
Slide blue. White. Cut.
Here's Young. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's going to get this down inside the 5 before he's out of bounds. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And this is seemingly how it's been all game long. This defense has been just a step too slow. And here they're burned again. Another big play.
Here we go. Black, 95. Hey, clean. Set, hunt.
Hubbard going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Brandon, you're a big lover of music. How about what you just saw there? This is what I call playing the piano for a defensive lineman. The ability to move laterally up and down the line of scrimmage. How about the way he just flowed and got to the outside part of the field and made that play?
Young to throw it. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Falcons are right back in this football game. Looking to put a drive together. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a 1st down.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together? Looking to throw Penix. That's blown downfield by London. And he makes it all the way down to the 19. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 49 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Toss play to Robinson. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Bijan Robinson scampering home from 19 yards out. And the Falcons have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
The Falcons will line up.
They'll let Robinson try and run. And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. And that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Called it the 26. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping Chili on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
Yellow. Smash, red.
Young now. And caught by Trimble. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. His big game continues. 10 catches now and another first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Ready. Trouble 38. Ready, set.
Straight ahead with Hubbard. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. And in this situation with a lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see them loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take. Puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Ready, ready. Yellow, 43. Black shot. Rail, yellow.
3rd down, Young from the gun. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Bro, Madden giving you this, dude.
And it's a huge return as he brings us all the way back down to the 15-yard line. So, my goodness, I wouldn't have thought this possible not too long ago, but that turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the 2nd half. I just wonder on the other side of the field, where the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time. And now guess what? Hope they didn't cut the tape off of their wrists and ankles. They've got to go back out there and play.
Well, that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. This is a 2nd and 4, ball at the 9. Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Robinson will try to pick it up. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. Well, the defense circling now, 4th down and 7. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Touchdown, Falcons. Drake London, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Falcons have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try and throw with Penix. And no, incomplete. They can't convert. So they tried to bump the lead up to a field goal. Instead, it stays at 1 here in the 4th. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. Less than 2 minutes to play. Down to the wire we go in a one-point game. This is 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Set.
Young. Got a man. That's Leggett.
It drives some people crazy to see their short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
At the 41-yard line.
45, black shot. Blue striker. Cut. Real green. 22, cut.
Now Young. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he will get out of bounds here as well. What a play. Big yardage. They stop the clock, and they move it to the boundary of field goal range as well. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. A short throw hauled in by Trimble. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Very sharp here to start this drive, 3 for 3.
Yeah, I like the way he's running this 2-minute drill. Very sharp, very precise in throwing the football.
Let's go. Blue check. Set.
On 1st and 10, it's Brooks.
And he'll be taken down near the 20 of the 21.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Second down, 8 yards to go.
Here we go. 10 black. Set. Hunt.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
3rd and long coming up. Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure, and if you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback, and then make sure you blanket the field.
Well, here's a big one. You can just feel it. This is 3rd down now. Here's Young. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And with that last completion, folks, he now owns the NFL record for most passing yards in a single game. Here we go. 1st and goal.
Come on.
They'll run here with Hubbard. Well, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll run with Sanders. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further.
This is why I've never been a big fan of trying to get too cute down here by the goal line. For every one time something like this works, it seems like it blows up about 10 times. And sure enough, they'll wind up losing yards here.
Black, 95. Slice, 97. Ready.
Brooks will take this one in. Touchdown, Carolina. Well, that is the definition, Charles, of delivering under pressure. The game-winning potential. There's still a little time left on the clock, but the potential game-winning drive, and it was well executed.
I think we're going to remember this possession for a long time. We've called a bunch of games, but how about how they got it done down the stretch? Absolutely terrific. Barring some type of miraculous play in this last half minute, I think that touchdown just earned them the win. They really came up clutch when they needed it.
And he is not going to make it. So they won't be able to move this.
Madden trying to make you win this game. This is so fucking retarded. It's stupid.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. And this is thrown to the sideline. No receiver in the area, though, and that's going to bring out a flag. Well, they'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. It got his man complete. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line.
Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner. Although on that last play they were so backed up, it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it because we both knew that this had to go down to the last play, and neither side was going to exhale until that play concluded because we've seen the improbable before. A couple of laterals, maybe some poor defense on the back end. They might have gone all the way to the end zone. In this case, though, it didn't happen. Perhaps next time.
So for the Panthers,